Nike finally decides to get into the Caitlin Clark business.
Picture this. The sports world is frozen, holding its breath, waiting for a moment that could redefine basketball as we know it. Whispers of a monumental announcement have been swirling, but no one saw this coming. Nike just dropped a bombshell, unveiling Caitlin Clark's first ever signature logo and shoe line, a move that sent shockwaves through the WNBA and beyond.
So it's finally here. It's finally here. The Caitlin Clark logo.
Fans are losing their minds, celebrating a new era for one of basketball's brightest stars. But here's the kicker. This launch has left one of the league's biggest names, A'ja Wilson, reportedly in tears.
Well, the new Caitlin Clark Nike signature logo has been released.
And now for the moment many people have been waiting for.
Grappling with emotions that expose the raw, competitive heart of the game. Why would a champion like her be so shaken? What's behind this seismic shift in the sports world? Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the drama, the dreams, and the designs that are rewriting the rules of women's basketball. You won't want to miss a single detail of this game-changing story. The grand unveiling of Caitlin Clark's signature CC logo. Nike has finally lifted the veil on Caitlin Clark's long-awaited signature CC logo, a moment fans have been craving since her electrifying days at Iowa. The logo, a sleek pair of interlocking Cs, isn't just a design, it's a statement. According to Nike, it embodies Caitlin's unmatched range on the court, her ability to pull defenders in with her dazzling playmaking, and her deep connection with fans across the globe. A smaller hidden C in the design adds a layer of depth, symbolizing how her game was built from the ground up, from her relentless work ethic to her status as a WNBA rookie sensation. This isn't just branding, it's a reflection of her journey, her personality, and her vision for leaving a lasting mark on the sport. The reveal was nothing short of cinematic. Nike dropped a high-energy video blending Caitlin's highlight reel plays, those jaw-dropping long-range threes and no-look passes, with slick animations of the CC logo. The effect was immediate. Social media erupted, and Caitlin herself amplified the hype by reposting the announcement, cementing its significance. In her own words, shared in the press release, "To me, this is more than a logo. It's a dream come true. People always talk about leaving your mark on the game, and this is another way I can do that." Those words carry weight, capturing the essence of a young athlete who's already shattered viewership records and drawn massive crowds to WNBA arenas. Caitlin's journey with Nike began when she signed with them out of college, where she consistently rocked Kobe's during her Iowa tenure and continued as a key face of the Kobe line in the WNBA. But this logo marks a pivotal shift. She's no longer just a wearer of someone else's brand. She's building her own. The secrecy surrounding the design only fueled anticipation. Kept under wraps until the last moment, the logo exploded onto the scene, catching even insiders off guard. Fans have been vocal about how long overdue this moment is, especially after Nike rolled out A'ja Wilson's signature shoe earlier in the season, which had been the company's primary focus in the WNBA market. Now, with Caitlin's double C logo stealing the spotlight, the stage is set for a new chapter in women's sports branding. A'ja Wilson's emotional response and the rivalry dynamic. The unveiling of Caitlin Clark's logo didn't just spark celebration, it stirred deep emotions, particularly for A'ja Wilson, one of the WNBA's most dominant players and a Nike signature athlete herself. Reports indicate that the announcement left Wilson in tears, a reaction that exposes the intense competitive undercurrents within the league. Wilson's own signature shoe, launched earlier in the season, positioned her as Nike's flagship WNBA star at the time. Its release was a strategic move, capitalizing on her championship pedigree, MVP awards, and inside the paint dominance. But now, with Caitlin's logo and forthcoming shoe-stealing headlines, the spotlight has shifted, and it's clear this pivot has struck a nerve. This isn't just about merchandise, it's about legacy, visibility, and the stakes of being a top athlete in a league where branding can define careers. Wilson's emotional response highlights the personal toll of seeing a rookie like Clark elevated so rapidly. The timing of the CC logo drop coming toward the end of the season feels like a calculated move by Nike to balance their investment in both stars. They kicked off the season with Wilson's shoe, capitalizing on her established fan base, and now they're closing it with Clark's logo, riding the wave of her meteoric rise. This strategy allows both lines to coexist, but it's not without tension. Wilson's tears reflect a mix of frustration and the weight of seeing a new star positioned as a global icon, potentially overshadowing veterans who've paved the way. The The rivalry between Wilson and Clark isn't personal, but emblematic of different eras and styles. Wilson, with her physicality and dominance in the post, contrasts with Clark's flair for long-range shooting and playmaking wizardry. Fans and analysts are buzzing about how Nike's decisions amplify this dynamic, with some arguing it's a fair approach to let both shine, while others see it as a slight to Wilson's legacy. The emotional stakes are high, and this moment underscores how branding in the WNBA is as competitive as the games themselves. The fan frenzy and social media storm. The moment Nike unveiled the CC logo, the internet went into overdrive. Fans flooded social media with reactions, praising the design's clean, upscale aesthetic. Many drew comparisons to luxury brands like Gucci, Chanel, or Louis Vuitton, noting how the interlocking C's give it a high-end vibe. One fan posted, "This isn't just a logo, it's a luxury athletic brand in the making." The buzz was so intense that pre-order t-shirts sold out almost instantly, leaving fans scrambling to join waiting lists for the next drop. The excitement wasn't confined to the US. In places like Indonesia, with its 330 million people, fans expressed their love for Caitlyn, proving her global reach. At the Indiana Fever's game against the Lynx, the atmosphere was electric. Gainbridge Fieldhouse was transformed into a Caitlyn Clark celebration, with murals, billboards, and themed exteriors drawing massive crowds. Every fan in attendance received a free CC logo t-shirt, a gesture that extended to her teammates, who were also gifted signature merch. Caitlyn, despite being sidelined by injury, walked into the arena signing autographs, her graciousness winning over even more supporters. The entire scene was a testament to her star power, with one fan noting, "She's taken over Gainbridge. It's like the whole city is hers." Social media posts dissected the logo's design, with some highlighting its international presence and others debating its deeper meanings. The slogan, "Her logo is good from anywhere," tied perfectly to Caitlyn's long-range shooting, resonating with fans who see her as a game changer. A few critics called the logo plain or a knockoff, comparing it to fashion brand ripoffs, but supporters argued it's clean and versatile, poised to shine on shoes and apparel. The Fever faced early criticism for not promoting Caitlyn enough, but their robust response, posting about the logo and integrating it into game day festivities, silenced doubters, proving their commitment to her brand. Merchandise details and strategic rollout. Nike didn't just drop a logo, they launched a full-scale merchandising blitz. The CC logo collection is set to hit shelves on October 1st, with one exclusive t-shirt dropping as early as September 1st. These soft cotton tees, featuring the interlocking C's alongside the iconic Nike swoosh, have already generated massive demand, with pre-orders crashing websites. The phrase, "Caitlyn was here," adds a personal, almost rebellious touch, like a signature left on the game itself. Fans rushed to order, only to find themselves on wait lists, a clear sign of the brand's immediate impact. The rollout extended beyond retail. At Gainbridge, Nike and the Fever went all out, theming the arena and hosting a public party at Sentinel Plaza starting at 4 p.m. Fans gathered to admire murals and join in festivities, many expressing how they're already saving up for the full apparel drop. The event was a masterclass in engagement, with every attendee walking away with a piece of Caitlyn's brand. Even her teammates received merch, fostering a sense of unity and shared excitement. Looking ahead, the signature shoe is slated for 2026, a delay that sparked some impatience, but also understanding from fans who see Nike's vision. Crafting a luxury brand takes time. An Easter egg in the Nike commercial hints at the shoe's design or release timeline, fueling speculation and keeping anticipation sky high. The apparel line will include a range of items, from tees to hoodies, all designed to embody Caitlyn's style and story. This isn't just about products, it's about building a global brand that resonates from the US to China, Italy, Germany, and beyond. The broader impact on women's basketball. Caitlyn Clark's logo launch is more than a branding moment, it's a seismic shift in women's sports. Nike's investment positions her as a global icon, comparable to Michael Jordan or LeBron James, but with a unique significance. The CC unveiling is being hailed as bigger than those legendary launches because it marks a new era for the WNBA, where investment in female athletes is finally catching up to their talent. Nike's move signals a departure from the Kobe Bryant shoe era, ushering in the CC shoe as a symbol of progress for women's basketball. The logo's design reflects Caitlyn's global connection, with the interwoven C's symbolizing ties to fans worldwide and the hidden C honoring her internal drive. Her graciousness, signing autographs despite injuries, engaging with fans, sets her apart from some NBA stars who retreat when sidelined. This fan-first approach amplifies her influence, making her a unifying force in the sport. Nike's strategy of launching Aja Wilson's shoe at the season's start and Caitlyn's logo toward the end is deliberate, ensuring both stars shine while maximizing revenue. Wilson's inside dominance complements Clark's perimeter flair, appealing to diverse audiences. This coexistence elevates the WNBA, showcasing its depth and star power. Comparisons to Candace Parker's Jersey retirement night, where t-shirts were distributed, highlight how Clark's event went bigger, transforming an entire arena into a celebration of her brand. Angel Reese's one-sided beefs with Parker and others add drama, but Caitlyn's positivity keeps the focus on her impact. Caitlyn Clark's personal journey and legacy. At the heart of this frenzy is Caitlyn herself, grounding the hype in authenticity. Her emotional quote, "To me, this is more than a logo. It's a dream come true," captures not just a marketing milestone, but a personal triumph for a young woman from Iowa who has redefined what's possible in women's basketball. From her roots in the Midwest to national stardom, Caitlyn's rise has been fueled by resilience, a relentless drive, and the ability to thrive under immense pressure. Her towering billboard on the JW Marriott in Indianapolis isn't just a piece of advertising, it's a cultural landmark, a symbol of her impact on the city, the league, and the next generation of athletes who see themselves in her story. Despite setbacks, controversies, injuries, and the weight of expectations, Caitlyn continues to shine, pulling in massive crowds from Orlando to Indiana and igniting arenas across the country. Fans demand more than just commercials. They want her logo everywhere, on court floors, arena walls, retail stores, and city skylines. The rollout has been lauded for its execution, with the logo's design versatility fueling intrigue. Depending on the angle, it appears interlocked, layered, even dimensional, sparking conversations not only about branding, but about its artistic depth. The comparisons to luxury fashion houses like Gucci or Chanel aren't exaggerated. They reflect Nike's deliberate ambition to elevate Caitlyn into a style and cultural icon, not just a sports figure. For Nike stockholders, this moment alleviates concerns, signaling that the brand is betting on more than a single shoe drop. When her sneaker finally arrives, it won't simply sell, it will sell out instantly, driven by her unmatched popularity and the cultural momentum she has built. Beyond the numbers, though, lies her true legacy, the transformation of women's basketball into a global mainstream phenomenon, powered by the story of an athlete who made her dream and her logo a symbol of possibility. The global reach and cultural phenomenon. Caitlyn's influence is not confined to American courts. It transcends borders and cultures. In Indonesia, with its massive and youthful population, fans are already embracing her, a clear signal of her global pull. The CC brand is equally poised to resonate in basketball hotbeds like China, fashion-conscious markets like Italy, and sport-driven nations such as Germany, creating a unifying thread for women's basketball enthusiasts worldwide. Nike's slogan, "Her logo is good from anywhere," brilliantly ties her global reach to her on-court identity, linking her limitless shooting range to limitless brand potential. While her playmaking is elite, the slogan deliberately amplifies her signature deep threes, hammering home the image of her as a generational scorer. The decision to delay her shoe until 2026 has left some fans impatient, eager to buy now, but others recognize the wisdom in building a product positioned as luxury. Nike may have faced criticism for not capitalizing immediately, but the vision is unmistakable. This is a deliberate high-end rollout meant to establish longevity, not just short-term hype. The buzz already rivals the kind of internet domination seen with Taylor Swift, with Caitlyn routinely breaking into trending spaces and commanding digital attention. Even critiques of her logo as too plain have lost steam as recognition grows. What once seemed simple is now being embraced as timeless, an instantly identifiable mark, drawing comparisons to Jordan's iconic Jumpman. With every mention, post, and highlight, the logo gains weight, evolving from design into cultural symbol, strategic business moves, and market dynamics. Nike's timeline is a masterstroke. Wilson's shoe launch kicked off the season, capitalizing on her veteran status and established credibility, while while Clark's logo closes it, harnessing the energy of her rookie momentum. This sequencing ensures both product lines thrive without cannibalizing each other's sales. The approach mirrors how Nike handled Sabrina Ionescu's signature shoe, which steadily gained traction in the NBA, but Clark's rollout feels different, luxury-driven, meticulously crafted, and designed to resonate beyond just performance wear. The delay to 2026, while leaving some immediate revenue untapped, underscores Nike's emphasis on quality and brand positioning. Fans would purchase a Clark shoe instantly, but Nike's patience signals confidence in her staying power and the brand's long-term dominance. The hidden Easter egg in the commercial fuels speculation, with fans dissecting potential design clues and sharing theories online. This kind of strategic pacing not only stretches anticipation, but also ensures the WNBA stays in cultural conversation, keeping momentum alive well into the off-season and strengthening the league's overall market presence. Fan testimonials and community impact. Fans from across the globe share their excitement. One from Florida traveled to Indiana saying, "She draws crowds like no one else." Another posted, "Nike nailed the design and stuck the landing on the rollout." The demand for merch is palpable, with pre-orders crashing sites and fans saving up for the October 1st drop. The September t-shirt tease only heightened anticipation, with supporters already planning their collections. At Gainbridge, the public party at Sentinel Plaza was a hit, with fans admiring murals and soaking in the atmosphere. Many expressed how long they'd waited for this, calling it definitely about time given Caitlin's challenges. Her ability to draw crowds, even injured, underscores her star power, with one fan noting, "If I didn't have ties elsewhere, I'd move to Indiana just for this." The emotional core and rivalries revisited. Caitlin's repeated quote, "To me, this is more than a logo, it's a dream come true," resonates deeply, reflecting her journey from college phenom to global icon. The press release emphasizes the logo's global connection, with the hidden C symbolizing her internal growth. This emotional core sets her apart, making the launch personal, not just commercial. The rivalry with Wilson, while not personal, adds layers. Wilson's tears reflect the stakes of Nike's pivot, but the strategy ensures fairness. Both stars get their moment. Angel Reese's shade toward Candace Parker and others stirs drama, but Caitlin's focus on fans keeps her above the fray. Her graciousness, signing autographs despite injury, contrasts with isolated stars, cementing her as a role model, future prospects, and lasting legacy. The CC brand will carry Caitlin's influence worldwide, from the US to Asia and Europe. The 2026 shoe drop will be a cultural moment, with fans already preparing. Nike's investment signals a new era for women's sports, positioning Caitlin as the face of global women's athletics. Her logo, simple yet powerful, is set to become as iconic as Jordan's, with fans demanding it be plastered everywhere. The WNBA is evolving, and Caitlin is at the forefront. Her ability to break the internet, rivaling pop culture giants, proves her transcendence. Even as critics nitpick, the logo's recognition grows, and the Fever's hype marks a turning point. There's only one Caitlin Clark, and her logo and shoe have shaken the basketball world, with reactions like Ajaz proving it's bigger than the game itself. And there you have it, the full electrifying story of Caitlin Clark's Nike logo and shoe launch, the emotional ripples it's caused, and why this moment is reshaping women's basketball. From Aja Wilson's tearful reaction to the global frenzy, this is history in the making. If you're as obsessed with this drama and the rise of the WNBA as we are, smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and share this video with every basketball fan you know. Drop your thoughts below. What's your take on the CC logo? Are you Team Clark, Team Wilson, or just loving the chaos? Loving the chaos. Loving the chaos.